All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schweim and Nikki Earnshaw talking sports with you. We're going to be at La Scala's Beach House tomorrow for our Eagles pregame show. Come on down. Get your picture taken with the Super Bowl trophy tomorrow, Nick.
Oh, it's going to be a good time.
Can't wait to get down to La Scala's for the Eagles pregame show. But right now, I'm living on a high. I went to the Phillies game Wednesday night. I sat 2 rows behind the dugout. I felt like I was part of the team. I was right there.
Yeah, and they keep winning, and you're getting a little excited, Billy. We might have to bring you down a little bit.
Well,
right?
I know I'm going to be so excited. This person might try to keep me on an even keel. Yeah. But I'm having too much fun watching his team.
I know.
All right, that's time to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room former Phillies pitcher, our good buddy, Tommy Greene. Good morning, Tita Greene.
Good morning, Billy. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, dude, I'm on cloud 9.
I know. I thought I'd never hear today. You know?
But you know what? I got to tell you, we got a text board question today, and let's ask Tommy for his adjective. Tommy, we're asking a text board question at 609-403-0973. Give me an adjective to describe Harrison Bader's play. The guy's he's a natural fit, man. He looks great in that number 1 spot.
I don't know, a good adjective. I haven't thought about it like that, but the first word that comes to mind is solid.
Solid.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
That goes in every aspect what he's doing right now. At the plate, and in defense, that solid, that solid effort. There's no space to do anything else. No, he's doing everything right.
Yeah, he's
doing solid.
Hey, Tommy, you're the perfect person to ask this question. You played with Nails. He was a great leadoff hitter. He was a leader, obviously, one of the leaders of that team. But he kind of not that he doesn't look like him, and he doesn't have his persona, but he kind of has a little of it. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he's I don't know how big. I didn't look at his stats as far as how big Bader is, but they're stocky. They're stocky. They run well. They give you the effort out there, just of playing the game of baseball. There was nobody better than Lenny at working a pitcher.
He was great.
So Bader's not in that class. So dude could work a hitter better than anybody. So you knew everybody in the lineup knew what the pitcher had.
After dude, yeah. Hey, Tommy,
got up there. So.
Tommy, let me ask you a question about Nails. Was he a vocal leader, or was he just a show, go out and lead by example?
No, he wasn't a vocal guy.
He wasn't.
He went out there and he played. He was there every day, playing the game the right way. It's tough. That's why they called him Nails. So he went out there and led by example. He can play center field and bat leadoff of me any day of the week. One of the best in the business back then.
I love that '93 team. Bader, the other day, I was at the game Wednesday night. I sat 3 rows behind the Phillies dugout, which was really cool. I've never been that close. But I noticed, but Bader, I think he had an 0-2 count. He had 3 hits, but he had an 0-2 count in every single at bat, and he worked the pitcher.
That's what's so. That's what's so great about it. You got your leadoff guy that's not afraid to have 2 strikes. He might be trying to be aggressive, but he finds a way to keep battling and puts the ball in play. When you put the ball in play with 2 strikes, there's a good chance you can get a hit too. So. It's a positive thing, not swinging and missing all the time. You know what I mean?
We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, as we do each and every Saturday or Sunday throughout the baseball season. Hey, Tommy, Nick, he had a little concern. Nikki Earnshaw here. We before you came on, are you concerned that the Phillies are they peaking at the right time, or is it too early?
Oh my God, y'all guys are killing me.
Hey, see, Nicky, you're getting me in trouble with Tommy.
They're starting to play. They're playing this last 10 games. They're starting to play good baseball.
Yeah.
And they're finding ways to come back. And when they get a deficit, and doing things, they're playing good baseball. That's what you want them to do in September to lead up in the playoffs. You can't just turn on a switch and expect for it to be there. you got to go and start getting that momentum going, and they got it going. Now it's all about keeping it, not changing anything. It's just going about the process, and don't look forward to 2 weeks from now. Look forward to the day and keep playing good baseball.
Just take it one game at a time. Yeah. Tommy, I'm looking at the lineup here, and I see like Kepler's back. He's been playing real well. He's hitting 225. Now that's not great, but where he came from, it's outstanding. Marsh is playing well. Bader, Kepler, they had such horrible beginnings of the year, but like you say, pace yourself. Don't get too worked up. It's a long season, and they grinded it out. Now they're starting to hit the ball pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for anything better than what they're doing. I mean, you look at what they've done in the last 10 to 15 days. I kind of looked it up a little bit. What I'm looking at the last 7 days. I know the last week has been a huge week for us. Let me get to it and apply. And I'm looking at the lineup as far as averages and stuff, and what you're seeing is the bottom of that lineup is leading it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except for Bader. Bader's leading off now. He's the hot one, real hot one. Then you got Marsh, Kepler, Kemp, Stott, Castellanos all hitting above 350. So I mean that's what's the key for us to make a long run into playoffs, and stuff like that, is having that full team effort, that everybody's contributing, throughout the lineup, So you can't do it every night, everybody, but you having those key guys at the bottom are turning it over to when giving us a chance to have a big inning. We have when Schwarber because Schwarber's going to get hot here.
He just hit his 50th the other night.
He's going to run into it, and I think he's going to be the one that gets hot at the right time. So.
Yeah, Tommy, I mean, listen, last night Phillies had a new starter on the mound in Walker Buehler. He was released by the Red Sox on August 29th and then signed with the Phillies a couple of days later. Listen, he goes 5 innings, 3 strikeouts, pitched a really good game last night. Phillies are now in the midst of a 6-man rotation. Where do you envision his role being into the postseason, and how big of a role do you think he could have?
Well, I mean, with him, if he keeps pitching like this to the end of the season, like that, they'll have to make a decision how they will be using him. Obviously, he does have that experience, and that plays big in the big situation because, I mean, he's been in the biggest situation. So, and that adds to it. And it all depends on who's hot going in and how they see about using it. It's good to have that arm. If he's pitching that well, hey, let's use it. I didn't see the game last night. I'm down in Richmond, Virginia. I'm old Braves reunion. I got some old teammates and stuff, here. So, I mean, it's, I get the chance to see some guys I haven't seen in a while, Dave Justice and some old teammates and coaches, that was with the organization, which is good. But I kept up. My wife kept up with us when the Phillies won, and I said, I looked at it. And I said, yeah, and Buehler pitched too. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I knew he was going to, and I was like, for him to get going like this, and for the Phillies to make that move to do it, I think it was a good situation for both sides. For a chance, a winning team to add a guy that has won in that situation, and it's a good thing to have that experience there on the staff.
We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. Tommy, 3 games. The magic number is 3. What was the feeling?
How quick did that happen?
It's unbelievable.
By the way, I'll add, the Phillies are 12-3.
I can't believe. I'd love to have a camera around you now. You're like a little fairy dancing.
You should have seen me Wednesday night at the game. I was going nuts.
I'll add to that. The Phillies are 12-3 since they lost to the Mets.
Wow.
I did see that post of you at the ballpark with your brother and everything.
Yeah.
It was. I was like, oh, it's good to see you there. So you're buying in, Billy. You're buying in.
Listen, man, I'm a Phillies fan. There's nothing better than October baseball, Red October. You've been in that '93 team captivated a city.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the opportunity way back. A little bit different format, where we didn't have wild cards and stuff to get in, but you had to win to get in, and that's what we're doing now. We're winning, and that, you take pride in that, winning the division and getting in and doing stuff like that. So, I mean, that's a huge thing. So, it's preparing yourself to get ready for the postseason. and like that. It's a huge thing. They're like getting themselves lined up. That's going to be the huge thing, is having themselves, lined up, starting pitching wise, going into the playoffs. So everybody's clicking on all cylinders, and everybody's going to be available, on that staff. So when they pick the final roster or whatever there's going to be, that's going to be a huge thing here the last, couple of weeks of the season.
Well, I'll tell you what, coming down the stretch has been a lot of fun. Like Nick said, they're 12-3 since they beat the Mets. That's incredible, right? I mean, was that the
since they got swept by the Mets.
Happened any better? Yeah, I mean, it was a good thing the Mets coming into our place with a chance. We had a 4-game series. I mean, that could have got them close if they did the same thing to us.
Right, right. Because remember, they swept us up in New York. So
yeah. So I mean, they've been having our number a little bit, and so it's good to see that. I thought the biggest game was the first one, obviously. The first game of the series, doing that, getting that going, got the mojo going in the right way, and we had our pitching lined up too. So, that's all you can ask for.
And I think it's a little extra spark is the fact that they're playing Kansas City this weekend, and of course the Eagles playing the Kansas City Chiefs. So we're looking to take care of the Kansas City this weekend.
Yes, exactly. You got double duties going, man. You're stretching you a little thin.
That's all right. We love it, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy, I got to tell you, man, we love having you on because not only from your perspective of baseball, the fact is that you played on that '93 team, and that's a beloved team. That you guys just captivated a whole area, and we'll never forget it. Never forget you and your teammates.
Yes, well, we appreciate it, Billy. I mean, it's a thing that, I don't want to say caught lightning in a bottle or whatever like that, but what we did catch, we knew we had ability, we had talent, and when you have talent and you stay healthy, for the most time, you got guys with the ability to do it, and it comes together, and you get things going early and build that confidence, and that's exactly what happened. It started in spring training. We knew we had something going. It started in the spring training. We started out of the gates pitching well. And giving our guys a chance, we had one of the best lineups in the big leagues as far as run producing, not just home runs. So we hit some home runs, some guys hit some home runs, hit 20-some home runs. But they knew how to manufacture runs, and the gritty and the way they went about their business every day. Those starting guys were, that's what Philadelphia fans gravitated to, and they found their guys they really loved, and with Crucky and Inky and Dutch and Dude and Hollins and Morandini and Duncan. And everybody had their guys, and it was a huge thing. And the city just bought along with it, especially after we started out hot like we did. They were like, uh-oh. But then it just, it's going to catch up with you. It's pitching and stuff like that. It's huge. So you got to pick each other up. We talked about this earlier in the season. Pick each other up. Pitchers got to pick the hitters up. Hitters got to pick the pitchers up at times. You got to find a way to win some games that, so to speak, maybe you shouldn't have won. So and that's what this team's done here, especially in the second half of the season. They've come around and they've won some games, so to speak. We got behind them. We're like, dang, and they fought back and come and done. And they come and won it. So it's a beautiful thing to see and see the fans come out and gravitate.
I love it. Hey, Tommy, Taijuan Walker's on the hill today. I just told Nick before you came on. I don't know if there's a guy that I admire, respect more than Taijuan Walker, especially after the bad times that he went through. Talk about overcoming adversity. He pitched horrible the last couple of years, and people basically booed him out of the stand. Did his mom cry or something in the stands or something like that? But guess what, Tommy? This guy, I sat 3 rows behind the bench, and he was up on the top step, the whole entire game, high-fiving people, encouraging people. You know what I'm saying? He was in tune to the game, and it's just like he's so deserving of a playoff roster spot. I don't know if he'll get one, but that's exactly he embodies what Philadelphia's all about, I think, man.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think the fans need to realize that too. And they probably do. Because we got, like I said, the best fans I think around, because they're knowledgeable and they're going to hold you accountable, and that's exactly what they were doing. To
Taijuan Walker.
Yeah, they were doing to him. But it can get a little overbearing at times. But that shows you the professionalism that he has and the way he goes about his business of baseball, because it is a business too. Yeah. But he also got brought up that way. You support and and support your teammates, because the ultimate goal, even though you might not be well, you want the team to do well, to have a chance to win. And that's what it's about.
Well,
and,
I'll tell you what, man.
He's a great teammate. He's a great teammate.
He is a great teammate. All right, Tommy Greene, as always, we appreciate you. Love getting your insight to Philadelphia Phillies baseball, and we'll do it next weekend.
You got it, pal.
All right, there he is, a former Phillies pitcher, Tommy Greene. We go on the mound with Tommy Greene every Sunday throughout the baseball season. Today's Saturday because we had to move him up to Saturday, Nick, because we're going to be at
a pregame show tomorrow.
We had the Eagles pregame show. We moved Tommy up, sponsored by Blitz's Market of Ocean City. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room, get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Of course, Tommy Greene was on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline. I know that, like this Taiwan Walker thing. I mean, I know his ERA is 4.
It's over 4.
Yep. And he's 4-8. But guess what? He's pitching today. He'll probably give up 3 runs in the first inning, then he'll settle down.
Yeah, and that's kind of what he's been over the past couple of starts. I'm very curious to see how they use him. Now, he's just trying to eat innings for the Phillies right now. That's why they go to the six-man rotation. They bring in Walker Buehler. So you need guys to eat innings this time of year, right? And that's what Taijuan Walker's doing. I don't know what role with Walker Buehler coming into the fold now he will have on a postseason roster. But, hey, if you can get good starts out of him, and, hey, he's been a part of the team, like you said. He's still cheering on his guys, even with all that he's been through. And Rob Thompson's talked about it in press conferences before. Like, that guy's tough. That guy's tough.
He's like – Tommy just said he's a total professional.
Total professional.
Like, he doesn't sulk. He doesn't let it, you know what I mean? His ego's not getting in the way. I love it. All right, Nikki Earnshaw, 609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, give us an adjective to describe Harrison Bader.
Perfect.
609-403-0973. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they'll have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number 1. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.